What is up, movie lovers of everywhere? Welcome to a brand new review. We are talking Roman J. Israel Esquire. Yes, the title of this film is the character's name. And it really fits this movie. I thought it was a weird title at first, but once you see the film, I think you'll really understand why the movie was named after the main character. But if you guys didn't know, why do I have Nightcrawler on the back of me? Is because this film is directed by Dan Gilroy. Yes, the man who made this brilliant film. This is one of my favorite films of all time, so going to this film, I had high expectations. You got Dan Gilroy, Denzel Washington, Colin Farrell. You have a fantastic cast in here, a fantastic director and writer. How does this film shape up? Come out and say it's not as good as Nightcrawler, but I certainly did enjoy Roman J. Israel Esquire. Let's just call it Roman for now. But I really did just enjoy this film. I thought it had really good aspects to it. There are some things that boggle down the film in a fun way, but I think what I really like about this film, and this is the same thing going with Nightcrawler, my favorite thing about Nightcrawler is it is a character study of Lou Bloom. A character that we like, but we can sympathize in a weird way, but he was really intriguing to watch on screen, and that our main character is also portrayed as well. This is such a fantastic character study. Going back to Nightcrawler, another great character study, and this is where this film exceeds on that character study. Now, there are some things where Dan Gilroy tries to get into more of a story here, more story streamline that tries to make us care, but it really, the story is not what makes us care. It's the character of Roman that we really do start to love and care about. That's the character that we're all intrigued to see. So coming into this, like I said, I thought we were getting more of a story, but I was surprised to get more of a character study. Yeah, their story is in there, and it's okay. It's kind of simple and kind of bland at times, but I think Denzel Washington's performance as Roman is fantastic. Denzel Washington gives one of the best performances I've ever seen the guy give in years. He's outstanding as Roman. He fits the role perfectly. You can totally imagine. He just delved deep into this role with the quirkiness and the quirks that Roman's character delves with. It's so cool because it's just the small noticeable things that you see. The way he answers a phone, the things in his background, in his apartment, the way he moves, the way he listens to his music, the way he talks to other people. It's awesome to see on the screen, see how that progresses throughout the film with the other characters that we meet and the other storylines in the subject matter that happens to Roman throughout this film. You know what's great about this film is also the supporting cast. Colin Farrell and Carmen are fantastic as a supporting cast, and I just love their stories. Maybe their subplots didn't go all the way that I'd liked it to have gone, but I still like their supporting cast, and it adds to Roman's subjective when he intertwines with them two or anyone else in the film. It just brings a lot of energy to the film, which I really liked. My cons, like I said, really, the story in here is a little boring. It kind of feels like I wish they kind of went either in two different ways. One, either show a lot more of Roman, or two, show a lot more of the court stuff that Roman has to deal with. Either way, you should have streamlined which way are we going. Because for me, it's kind of boggled down with different subject matter throughout the whole thing, and Roman has to deal with a bunch of these things, but sometimes it goes up and down and up and down, and it's like really, when you stray away from seeing Roman on the screen, it kind of makes the movie less interesting, I would like to say, because Nightcrawler, it's like 100% Jake Gyllenhaal on screen, and that's why I love that film. For me, I feel like if Denzel Washington was like 100% on screen, which he's in this film from a majority of it, but there are some scenes where I was like, okay, you could have cut that out, added more scenes of Roman intertwining with people, and I think that's what I would have really more engaged with, and I think I have to put that out there. Like, again, if you've heard me going through this, I don't think the subplots really went or added it to anything. It just kind of added more interesting stuff for Roman to do. Again, I think this film, it's not as good as Nightcrawler, but it's still a very interesting watch, especially if you're into character studies. This is a film that I would love to rewatch again and rewatch and see this character and see what other noticeable things I can pick out. I think if you're also a law major or into law and study, this might be also another intriguing film for you to check out because, one, Denzel Washington portrays that aspect very well done. I was really hooked for the start of this film with Roman's character, and by the ending of it, I was still hooked into it. There's a middle line in the middle of the film that kind of lags for a bit, just kind of to build some tension, but when the suspension does hit for some of the sequences in here, it is very well done. I think if you haven't heard about this film and you're just checking out this review, maybe try to stay away from the trailer, because the trailer did spoil some things that I wish I didn't know going in, but besides that, I really did enjoy Roman J. Israel Esquire. I think this is a really good film. It's not as good as Nightcrawler, but still it solidifies that Dan Gilroy is getting better with his directing, getting out of his actors. Maybe he could have written a little better of a subject matter for the story, but really this movie you go into wanting the character, and I think that's why the title fits so well for this movie. So with all that said, I'm going to give Roman a B-. I think Dan Gilroy is one of the best directors and writers working today. Of course, Denzel Washington is one of the best actors of all time, and I really can't wait to see what Dan Gilroy does next. So tell me, guys, have you guys checked out Roman yet? Comment down below and tell me, what do you guys think about this film? Did you like it? Did you hate it? That's what I'm curious to hear about. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, especially if you're new. And guys, go hit down the website down below. That's Sandwichjohnfilms. I love being a part of this team. They do great giveaways, advanced screenings, and tons of other fun reviews and stuff on the website. So make sure to go check us out down below, guys. I think you guys will not regret that. Especially if you guys have been following me for a while, please go check it out. I think you guys will love it. Guys, I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. I'm so thankful for all you guys, and I wanted to address this, that we did hit 500 subscribers. I'm so thankful for you guys. I will actually be posting a video soon of what I will be doing since we did hit 500. I have some celebrations for that entitled, guys. But other than that, guys, until next time, stay classy and have a great rest of your day.